Alright, how's it going, everyone? So, we're back to do a little bit of a different tier list. This is going to be just a straight-up tier list, not reacting to anything with it. And this is going to be kind of a ongoing series, as the title gives away. This is going to be me basically tiering every Pokemon generation by generation. This is a overarching tier list that's going to basically be going through every single Pokemon generation. Now, some, as you can see, the way they have this, they have the variant, they have generational variants grouped with each other. When I get to those, same with like Mega Evolutions and Gigantamaxes, I'm going to skip over them until I hit the generation that those forms debuted in. So even though, yeah, like Mega Venusaur and Gigantamax Venusaur here, I won't give my opinions about those until I hit Gen 8 and Gen 6 respectively. So kind of giving an opinion on that. So we're gonna, and this list is gonna keep building and building and building until I hit Gen 9, because that's what, as far as this list goes. And duplicates like the Alcremie forms, the Minior forms, the Silvally forms, things like that. They are all, unless they are a distinctly different form, if they're just a different colorway, they're gonna go right into this duplicates not tiering list. So like, one is an example, Furfrou. When I get to Gen 6 again and I get to Furfrou, I will give my opinion on each of the different Furfrou forms because they are actually different in appearance. But Genesect with the different drives? Nah. Arceus with the different plates? Nah. So with that all out of the way, we're going to be just doing the original 151. So basically all of Gen 1. So to start off with, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I like it. It's going in the A tier, along with Ivysaur and Venusaur. Gender differences also are just going to get thrown into duplicates. Y'all motherfuckers know me too well. Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard are going to S tier. They are my favorite Pokemon. Squirtle's going to go in A tier as well. Caterpie. I don't hate Caterpie. I'm not that big of a fan of Metapod. And Butterfree I'm indifferent to as well. Weedle is okay. I like Kakuna more than I like Metapod. And I do actually like Beedrill. Pidgey. I'm neutral. You know what? Actually, I do like Pidgey. Pidgeotto, same thing. Pidgeot. Rattata. And Raticate are just in neutral. Spearow. I like Spearow a lot, and I actually do really like Fearow. Fearow is my favorite Cantonian regional bird. Ekans I'm fine with. Arbok I really like. Pikachu I like. Again, we are going to ignore the regional variants. I like Raichu more than Pikachu. Sandslash is one of my is a favorite of mine. Same with Sandshrew, excuse me, and Sandslash are favorites of mine. Nidoran female, I'm okay with. Same with Nidorino. Nidoqueen, I'm just neutral to. Nidoking, and the Nidoking line, I do really like. Clefairy and Clefable, I'm neutral to. The Vulpix line is some of my favorite Pokemon of all times. Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, once again, they're in the neutral category. Now on to Zubat. I'm not a fan of Zubat, and I'm pretty sure you all can guess why. Golbat, I'm more neutral towards. Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, they're again in the in that like neutral to like category. I'm pretty sure everyone understands this one after Legends Arceus. I do like Venonat and Venomoth. Same with Diglett and Dugtrio. I like Meowth, and I do like Persian. Psyduck is neutral. Golduck, I've never been a fan of Golduck, if I'm being brutally honest. I like Mankey and Primeape. Growlithe is always the goodest of boys. What is it? I like Poliwag, I'm neutral to Poliwhirl, and I like Poliwrath. Abra, I like Kadabra. I actually really like Alakazam, I like. Machop I was always neutral towards. Machoke grew on me over the years, still neutral towards. Machamp I like. Bellsprout I've always been neutral towards. Weepinbell always looked derpy to me, and Victreebel was always cool. Tentacool I hated as a kid, but I've grown to like it. Tentacruel I actually really liked. Geodude I've been neutral with. Graveler I like. Golem I used to not like as the evolution from Graveler, but again it grew on me over the years. I've always loved the Ponyta line. I think you could see a pattern of some of my favorite types of Pokemon. I am a fire type lover. Slowpoke I like. Slowbro I also like. I've always been a big fan of Magnemite and Magneton. Yeah, I've never really been that much of a fan. I never really used them when I was younger, but I have always loved Doduo and Dodrio. I mean, it's just a seal. I mean, it's just a dugong. Okay, now we get into the potentially a bit more controversial of my opinions. I have always loved Grimer and Muck. I've liked their designs. Is it just a pile of sludge? Yes. But it's it's a pile of sludge that I like and always thought looked cool. I think it speaks for itself, the whole Ghastly Haunter Gengar thing. Onix, another one. Is it a terrible Pokemon? Yes, but it's a nice looking terrible Pokemon. I think we all agree on this one. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who agree on this one. I will take your complaints in the comments below on that one. I mean, they're just crabs. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're just Pokeballs. Nothing wrong with that. It is the fastest Pokemon in Gen 1. It's just a pile of seeds. Yeah, I'd say I like Executor. Still dirty what they did with his Japanese name. I like Hitmonlee. I'm neutral to Hitmonchan. Yeah. Yeah. I like Coughing. He's a cool boy. Same with Wheezing. Rhyhorn, one of my favorite Pokemon. Same with Rhydon. Tangela's okay. Tangela's fine. I do like Kangaskhan. I do like Horsey. And again, it may not be the best Pokemon, the best water type in Kanto, but I do love Seadra. Goldeen it's okay. Seeking it exists. That's about all we can say. Staryu and Starmie are some of my favorite water types as well. The less I talk about this guy, the better. One of my all-time favorite bug Pokemon. The less I talk about Jinx, the better. My other favorite bug-type Pokemon. Not as favorite as Scyther, but I do like Pinsir, even if it's not good. I do love me Cantonian Tauros. Magikarp it's a thing. I'm neutral towards it. I mean, you have to just deal with it to then get to the perfection that is Gyarados. And then Lapras is also a really good water type that I enjoy. I mean, I can't say shit about Ditto. Do I hate it? No. Do I love it? No. It's fine. My precious bean. And all of its forms. Actually, you know what? Hang on. The more I think about it, boop, boop. Where is Flareon? Listen, Porygon's just cool. It's always been a cool design. I'm just kidding. The Lord Helix jokes, though, did get annoying. Still don't understand why both of these had to be rock water. I mean, I get it. It's a fucking horseshoe crab, so water type makes sense, but then don't make the Nautilus. Don't make the Nautilus at the same time. Save one of them for Gen 2. Anyway, my favorite fossil from Gen 1. He's a big boy. If you talk to kid me, I didn't like Articuno that much. Adult me likes Articuno. I'm sorry. Zapdos' design was never one of my favorites. I still like it, but it's never been a favorite of mine. If you talk to kid me, Moltres would have been up here. It's right here with Articuno now. I never used Dratini as a kid because I never knew where to catch it. I'm gonna say it. I am not that big of a fan of Dragonite, design-wise. Alright, and then... Actually, this video went a lot faster than I thought it was, so I might give you guys a little bit of a bonus and go into Gen 2 as well. But we'll see. Because that was actually very fast about this. I was gonna originally, when I thought of this concept, I was originally gonna do, like, explaining a bit more about my decisions. But then it's like, I don't feel like there's a reason to really go into detail about my decisions about where I'm placing them. It's just, I like this, I don't like this. It's okay, I don't have much of a problem with it. But yeah, okay, so I guess we'll do Gen 1 and Gen 2, because Gen 1 and Gen 2 feel like they kind of need to go hand in hand with each other. So, I like Chikorita. I don't hate Chikorita. Bayleaf I like a little bit more, just because of the anime. And, Meganium? Meganium is going to be right here with Chikorita, if I'm being honest. I mean... I believe I said this earlier, I have a type. And it's fire. We'll get to Hisuian... No, we'll get to Hisuian Typhlosion when I get to Gen 8, excuse me, not Gen 9. Give me my dancing boy. Crocodile I actually didn't like that much. I don't really like the weird caveman motif it got. Sentret was never really my favorite early route rodent. I do like Furret, though. Hoot, again, I'm kind of neutral towards. I think the reason I like Noctowl more is because of the anime. Natu I always did like, though. Same with Xatu. Are they good? Arguable, but I like them. Again, I never really use them, so I don't have an opinion on them. Their designs are fine. I do like Spinarak, and I love Ariados. Ironic, I'm an arachnophobe, yet I love them. Crobat. Crobat, I really like. It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite part about the Zubat line. If you ask kid me, I really liked Chinchou. If you ask adult me, I'm indifferent to them. Same with Lantern. I honestly have a strong disdain for the babies, but Pichu is neutral. But I've always had a strong disdain for the addition of the baby Pokemon because they basically prevented 3-stage Pokemon, no, 2-stage Pokemon. My opinion with baby Pokemon is when they were given to the Pikachu family, the Clefairy family, and the Jigglypuff family, they basically prevented those lines from ever being able to become better. Because they took their place as the first stage, making as the first stage of the Pokemon, making what was originally the first stage now the second stage. I kind of wish they did what the TCG did and made the babies their own baby category. That way, 2-stage evolution, already existing 2-stage evolutions could still get a third stage. Now I know, oh, well, Clefable and Wigglytuff, they're stone evolutions, and stone evolutions have never evolved. There were plans for stone evolutions to evolve with Pikachu, with Raichu into Gorochu, so they could have done it after that, but unfortunately now it's never going to happen. Anyway, Togepi is right there with Pichu, and same with Togetic. I like Mareep. I like Flaffy. I am neutral to Ampharos. Same with Blossom, neutral. I like Meryl. I used to be neutral to Azumarill. It's kind of grown on me over the years. I'm neutral to Sudowoodo. Younger me actually would have had Sudowoodo down in dislike, but I've grown to like it over the years. I don't like Politoed. I never liked its design, and the less we talk about Gen 4 Drizzle Politoed, the better. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Hoppip line. Younger me would probably have it in neutral, maybe like, but I'm not a fan of the Hoppip line. The monkey I'm indifferent to. The less we talk about the Sunflora line, the better. I like Yanma. My little derpy boy. And I like Quagsire. More evolutions. Y'all can pretty much figure out exactly where evolutions are all gonna end up. I like Murkrow a lot. Pokemon the movie made me actually really like Slowking. And Mischievous, gonna go up here in favorite. Unknown, I am indifferent to. Excuse me for 1 second while I deal with this mess. Gotta move the whole frickin' alphabet into not tiering. Oh, but didn't you say you were like visible different forms? Unknown is its own can of worms. Wobbuffet I'm indifferent to. In all honesty, I did say I wasn't going to tier gender differences. I don't like that for female Wobbuffet they just put lipstick on it. That just doesn't feel right at all. GLeREactions, if you asked kid me, I didn't really like it that much. Adult me's neutral to it. It's fine. It's an okay design. Pineco I'm neutral to. Fortress, however. Fortress I like. A Dunsparce, I'm... Kid me probably would have said I disliked it. Again, I'm neutral to Dunsparce. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Gligar I like. Younger me was neutral to it, but it grew on me. Steelix is one of my favorite Pokemon designs. The less we talk about this disgusting bulldog, the better. Quillfish, it's not my favorite. Again, one of my favorite Pokemon designs of all times. One does not simply fuckle with the shuckle. The anime is definitely a reason why I like this boy. Sneasel is always a fun design. Kid Me didn't really like Teddy Ursa that much. I'm neutral. I'm neutral to Ursaring is what I was going to say. I like Teddy Ursa. It's cute. Ursaring I'm a bit more neutral towards. Where am I next? Okay, Slugma. I forgot when I was a kid. I forgot that Slugma was a Gen 2 Pokemon. I had actually thought that Slugma and Macargo were Gen 3 Pokemon. Swinub. Kid Me would have had this in dislike. I like Swinub. I've grown to really like it. Same with Piloswine. I've grown to like them. Corsola. Kid Me really liked Corsola for some reason. I don't know why. It's fine. I'm more neutral to it. I like Remoraid. Octillery, I'm more neutral to, though. Listen, I get that it's Santa Claus. No. I do like... I was confused where you went. I do like Mantine. Oh shit, I forgot to tier Chansey. How did I forget to tier Chansey? Okay, so it was before Kangaskhan. Where did I put Kangaskhan? Yeah, I do like Chansey. So Chansey's behind Kangaskhan. Good thing I had continued then on the list. I don't know how I accidentally skipped Chansey. Skarmory. Skarmory, I really like Skarmory's design. Again, I'm pretty sure you all can figure out where Houndour and Houndoom are going. And then following that up, Kingdra. I do really like Kingdra. Phanpy is probably one of the few baby Pokemon that I actually do like. And then Donphan is going to be right there with it. Porygon 2 is also going to be there in the like section. Actually, no, Porygon 2 is going to be in the love section with Porygon. I do really like Porygon 2 as well, the more I think about it. Stantler, again, Kid Me would have had it here in dislike. I'm neutral towards it. Same with Smeargle. Tyrogue is going to join most of his baby brethren in dislike. And Hitmontop is going to be in neutral. I liked Hitmontop a lot more when I was younger, not as much now. And then Smoochum is going to be in neutral, dislike, along with actually Elekid's probably going to be in neutral, and Magby's probably also going to be in neutral. The less we talk about Miltank, the better. And honestly, it's not even because of the Whitney situation of why I dislike Miltank. I just don't like its design. Chansey's Blissey's gonna be in the same category with Chansey. I like it. Raikou is in like. Entei. is one of my favorite of its trio. And Suicune, by extension, is going to be in love. The Larvitar line, surprise, surprise, is also a favorite of mine. This is gonna get a lot rougher to scroll through as we go, but there's only 3 more, and then we're done for today. Lugia is my favorite legendary of all times, though, from Gen 2. Ho-Oh is in love. I don't like Ho-Oh as much as I like Lugia. And even as a kid, I didn't like it as much as I liked Moltres. Kid me kind of always felt like Ho-Oh was stepping on Moltres' turf. I really love I was like a really big Moltres fan as a kid. So having a second fire-flying legendary bird, it just didn't feel right. Celebi is also going to be in the love tier. I really like Celebi. But yeah, so this is it. Here's our tier list for Gen 1 and Gen 2. Give me your opinions down below in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am for putting your favorite Pokemon down in the lower lists. Tell me how wrong I am for finding Hypno to be the worst Pokemon of all time of the first 2 generations. Tell me how wrong I am that to be putting Wobbuffet's female in hate while regular Wobbuffet is in neutral. Also, let me know where you would place some of your favorite Pokemon. Always happy to hear more. If you have any ideas for other tier lists that I should do, or just other content you'd like to see me do, other things you'd like to see me react to, also give me a comment down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. Helps me, helps more people see my stuff, and helps me know that this is the kind of content y'all are enjoying. So, with that all being said, I do thank y'all for coming, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.